Cottage. I'm Amy. Welcome in. I'm live just a few minutes early, just to make sure that everything gets set up and ready to go. And so I'm on deck next for this evening's event for Lace, Rust, and Revival. Y'all, this has been a tough one, okay? Y'all, it's been a tough one. Y'all, tonight's event is being streamed on the Crafting Network, the Crafters Hive, and the CCC, which is the Crafty Creators Community. So make sure that you are checking out all of those pages, and make sure you tell them that Amy sent you. There's Miss Jen. She's our boss over at the Crafting Network. So she's also she has her page, She's Crafty USA. So make sure you're checking her out too. Y'all, there's plenty of room in this crafting world for all of us. So make sure you're following everybody. That way you can learn something new every day. There's my friend Heather with Creating with Love and Grace. Miss Heather is next. Miss Heather is after me. She said she just got me sent out. There's Miss Robin, Miss Lynn. Hey, lady. Hello, hello. Hello, ladies. Yes, y'all, welcome in to Lace, Rust, and Revival here on the Crafting Network. Welcome in. You guys, tonight, if you look in the description, there's a link to be able to sign up there. The Diamond Dotting Divas is our sponsor. And they're giving away a $50 gift card. So make sure you sign up in the link in the description, so that you can get in the running to get you hopefully win a gift card. So hopefully y'all listen. I've been struggling. This has been a whole struggle for me, and I think it's because I don't know. I do lace and rust just fine. I think it's been the pressure of lace and rust. I don't know. But some of my other friends that are on here, I've been talking to them, and I know Miss Heather, her and I've been talking today, and we're all on the struggle bus on what we're going to do. So it is 7:01, at least on my clock. So I'm going to get started, y'all. Hopefully this is going to turn into something. I don't know. We will see. Okay. First of all, let me show you what I'm doing. I'm taking my, can you turn? Sorry, I've got Katie, my daughter Katie's here, and I was getting a hot flash, so she turned the ceiling fan on. This is one of those plastic frames from Dollar Tree, y'all, and we're going to rust and crusty it up. And we are going to add a cute little lamb. And y'all, I got my little lace doily. And we're going to put a bow with some lace. So hopefully y'all, this is going to be at least what the plan was for everything. So how is everybody doing? I hope you're doing great. I am doing good. Hello, Miss Creations by J&J. Hello, Miss Barbara, Miss Frida. Hello, ladies. I am so glad you're here. Welcome in. If this is your first time catching me live, hello, welcome to the garden. Here at Long Briar Cottage, all of my followers and friends, you guys are all part of my crafter's garden. So in order to make the garden grow, you have to water the flowers. So if you see somebody that says sprinkle or watered, that just means that they hit that little button with an arrow that hit the SHARE button is exactly what that's for. So welcome in. We have a wonderful group of friends that hang out here that are amazing ladies. Miss Janelle, I'm doing good, girl. Other than I've been on the struggle bus with this project, so. Not only that, y'all, but I'm on the struggle bus with the fact that I got to watch the clock because it is you know, me and this time limit, we definitely, I struggle with the time. Okay, y'all, I'm trying to get a coat of paint. I'm just using the back that was on this this frame. Okay, I'm just using it, and I'm painting it. What color am I using? Khaki tan. Just to get a color on it, because I'm gonna put some burlap on it, and I didn't want that black base shining through, so, or at least not as much of it. So that is my goal. Hello, Miss Beth, Miss Barbara. Hello, Miss Janet. Oops. Okay, so I got my khaki on it. And then, hey, Miss Cindy, hello, girl. Hello. Okay, y'all, so I've got this burlap, okay, that I'm going to glue down. Let me get it cut out here. All I need is just a little bit. Now let me cut this. Hey, Miss Linda, Miss Barbara. Oh, Miss Barbara, it came from the Dollar Tree, but now it came from the Dollar Tree last year, because you can't hardly, they're plastic from the Dollar Tree, and I know this is one that I got last year. So I haven't noticed if they've got any more, or like I said, or if this was just a one, and if it, you know, sometimes about the time Dollar Tree gets something good, they only they only keep it out 1 year. So, thank you, Miss Kim. Thank you, Miss Kim. I appreciate it. Thank you, girl, for the follow. Y'all make sure, if you're not, make sure to check out Creating It with Vintage by Kim, okay? So make sure, like I said, there's plenty of room for all of us in this big old crafting world here. So you're going to hopefully learn something new from all of us. So, okay, y'all, all I'm doing is just trying to get some I want the lights. Okay. I'm just getting this glued down. I'm just gluing this down. I cut it a little short. Just gluing this burlap. And I probably should have just, I didn't want to glue it to the front because I didn't want it sticking. Let's see here. I'm just using my little, y'all, I made up this little, it's an old, like the old style clips, and I just put that silicone thing on the end of it. Hey, Miss Angela, Miss Carrie, hello, ladies. You know, my friend Miss Carrie, she, I was talking to her today too, and she gave me a great idea for this. And so, and I was going to do it. And then this kept coming to mind. So I thought, no. So Miss Carrie, you will have, so now Miss Carrie's going to have a cool idea to show y'all when next time she's on live. Okay. Oh, y'all, this time gets me every time. Because I think, oh, I can't talk. I just got to craft. But I want to talk to you guys, too. So, hello, little sister Chalks. Hello. There's Miss Kathy. Hey, girl. You got the travel crew. Oh, goodness, y'all. Our friend Miss Kathy, she had to go out of town. And I hate that. Girl, I have had it. When we got back from our trip a couple weeks ago, we came home with it, too. Never fails. Okay. Now, y'all, next time, if you do this, cut your burlap bigger, because I'm struggling getting those little bitty sides. Okay. There we go. I think we've got this good enough. Okay. So now we've got our burlap, okay? Oh, hello, Miss Christine. Hello, Miss Ginger. Glitzy Creations by Ginger. Hello. Okay, so let me start on the frame first, because that may take more time than my thought is, because I want to make it look rusty, dusty, and oh, what happens to the light that my light keeps going off? Okay, let me get a big paintbrush here. Okay, I'm going to take the, sorry y'all, I got stuff going on in the background. My light keeps going off. I don't know what's going on with it. Have some laundry to do. Oh gosh, girl. Listen, we didn't do laundry today. We didn't do anything but relax. Okay, y'all, I'm going to start out. I'm going to take the Debbie's Design Diary DIY paint weathered wood, and I'm going to get a base coat with that, okay? So that, because the chalk paint, everything kind of sticks back, you know, the chalk paint sticks to this plastic. So I'm gonna get a coat. You know, I'm just getting it. So we're gonna get out we're gonna pull out the cinnamon and all the stuff to make it look old. Okay. You got to be careful when you start getting your heat gun out with this stuff, because again, these are this is plastic. So let me start getting some of that dried up. Let me heat down some, because again, I don't want to melt my frame. So how's everybody doing? How have you guys enjoyed this event? Y'all, I've been watching on and off today. I've not caught everybody, but I started out early this morning and catching a few of my friends that were early this morning, and to get they got the day off, started off early. And y'all, if you know, I'm not a morning person, and with it being the day after we did the whole spring forward, y'all, I like fall back better than I do spring forward, because this spring forward business, telling you, it's been a long day. I tell you that I can tell that I've lost the hour. You still have to catch a feed, girl. It's okay. That's what the replays are for, girl. That is what the replays are for. Is to be able to catch What'd you do?
Cut them the wrong way.
Oh. My daughter's working on crafts on the other side of me here, and she has she's working on her wedding invitations, and she's doing those wax seals on them. And all I heard was a big
from the wrong direction.
She did it the wrong. Oh, well, there's more. She cut the paper. She's using vellum, and she cut the paper the wrong direction. She cut it on the short end instead of the long end.
Now they don't wrap around.
No, they don't. So that's just part of it, girl. You learned a valuable lesson. Miss Janet says hi, Katie.
Hello.
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Yes, exactly. Miss Angela said, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now we're
Less than 80 days.
we're on the time crunch, and there's still a lot of stuff to do. We still gotta get flowers going, fixed, ready. Miss Kim was creating it vintage. She says, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all. Listen, y'all. Be careful. Y'all, I like it painted that way just by itself, but we're gonna add, I think that's good enough. The main thing is that I got that gold kind of covered up. And we are going to add some, I got some silver that I'm going to add. Get a brush. I'm going to add some silver before we do the cinnamon to it, okay? And I think I'm just going to take, let's see what this does. I'm going to take my sponge. I'm just taking the sponge. Let's see how this does. I'm just getting some silver paint on it, okay? And then just kind of just dabbing. I'm just kind of getting putting some silver, and then I want some blue, or orange, I mean yellow. I'm gonna use the yellow. Sorry guys, I'm thinking. Okay, now I took some yellow. Okay, so I've gotten some yellow in there too, okay? And I'm going to take some wax. I'm going to wax, some dark wax, okay? And then we're going to put cinnamon on it, okay? Miss Frida, don't like the silver. Miss Frida, I'm going to tone it down. The silver is just so that, you know, it kind of reminds you the fact that it's had, you know, that it was silver to begin with. Is what it is, okay? That's all it is. It just to remind you that there was silver, that it was silver, okay? Okay. There. Let me try to go. Oops. Okay. Miss Linda, hello, my friend. Hello, hello. You get it all over you. Darker. Yeah, I'm just I'm making this just it said we take a perfectly good frame and then we mess it up. So now I've got to get my cinnamon, and that way we get this taken care of. Let me get the Mod Podge out here. Whoop. So I'm just taking my paintbrush and we're just going to put just getting some Mod Podge on there. Okay, now I'm going to take and sprinkle. Oh, and yes, just a little note. If you guys are ever at my house, don't don't come get the cinnamon that's in the craft room and try to use it, okay? That is just a no-no, okay? Because it's going to be full of glue. It's going to be full of glue. Okay. Hopefully that's going to oh, y'all, that looks rusty dusty. Well, it's definitely the dusty part. We got the dusty part going. Just getting the brushing off some of that extra. Now make sure you seal this when you're done. I'll have to seal it because that way it'll keep the, y'all, look at that. Wow. I'm telling you, cinnamon looks like a it is, Miss Kathy. That is one of those brushes, girl. Yeah, it's one of the I got from Erin. And Miss Kathy, I ordered another one because I have a different color wax. I've got a new wax. I've got a gray. And so I wanted to make sure I had two different brushes for my wax. Okay. Okay, so we got our frame and we got our base, and it's 11:26. Okay, I'm rolling, y'all. I'm rolling. So here we go. Now I got to get my little pieces. What we're going to do here, I've got this cute little lamb, okay? This cute little lamb, okay? And what we're going to be doing is we're going to use the on here for our lamb, okay? Well, it's two-sided, so I'm only going to use the one. I don't have to worry about painting the other one. Okay, I'm doing a light color, so I got to get rid of all this gunk. What'll happen is you get that all over you. I'm going to do a lot. I think I'm going to do... I've got two colors here. I have a suede and a light buttermilk. So my little sheep is going to be this creamy color. So that it blends, so that when we glue that doily on there, that it just goes through. Okay. I'm just taking my makeup sponge. Okay, y'all, these are just the little I get them off Amazon. I like how they paint wood pieces. I like painting wood pieces with these because it lets you have a little more control over the paint. And again, it's not the fastest way to paint, but what I like about it is it keeps you from getting all that paint on the edges of your wood project. So that is why I like it. Okay. It's going to need more than one coat, but we will my coat, my paint. Get these going. And this coat here, like I said, on the bottom doesn't have to be that perfect because the bottom's going to be covered up. But I just didn't want that wood shining through from that doily that we're putting on. You recognize this? Thank you, Miss Cynthia. Thank you, girl. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. We have a wonderful group of ladies, y'all. And listen, the Crafting Network, amazing, amazing group of ladies on there. So if you are not, make sure you are following over on that page, and also the Crafters Hive and the CCC, the Crafty Creators Community, okay? Now I've got that. Okay. And now I just need to paint. I need some black for the feet. I think I can slow down. I can slow down. Miss Linda. She's trying to keep her husband out of the candy jar. Good luck with that, girl. Good luck. My husband has a sweet tooth too. And his is ice cream, though. He likes the ice cream. Okay, get the black over here and get that. Get the black little feet over here. Ah, Miss Lynn, yes, Miss Lynn. The Crafting Chat Club. Yeah, this looks familiar, doesn't it, girl? We have a monthly private Zoom group that we get, that I mail out a kit, and we craft together the third Sunday night of the month. And so this month's craft is these little lambs that we're doing, and that's this month's craft. So we are trying to, so I pulled these out of my stash. Okay. Yes, Miss Linda. Yes. Your holders are going out into the mail. I've got those ready to mail out to go out tomorrow. I gotta go print your label. Okay, y'all, I just take the sponge here, okay, with that's got the little cream color paint on it, and y'all, I just go around the edges a little bit to kind of give it some shading, okay, and then the same thing with this black. If you'll go around and just kind of dab it, it's going to give it some shading. Okay. Let me get these dry. Oh, Miss Janet, yep. Our friend, y'all, Miss Janet, she gets into Facebook jail. She's obviously been on. She gets, if she answers too quick or too many times, she gets put in Facebook jail, y'all. Okay, so now we're going to take our doily, okay, and we're going to glue our doily on. Girl, she needs, Miss Kathy, she says she needs the Zoom night because, she's had a crazy week, y'all. Okay, this doily that I have is just a little bit big, okay, so, I'm going to have to take take it and glue, kind of fold it up just a little bit and glue it down, okay? Oh, your granddaughter wants something from that? Yeah, exactly, girl. There we go. Just put a little hot glue down. And then I'm going to take this little piece right here and fold it under. And try not to burn myself. It'll work without burning. Here we go. Okay. Let's see, we got our cute little doily around here. Thanks, he's cute. Now I hope this turns out the way I'm hoping it is. I know that I'm not happy with his eyes, but I think they'll be fine. Okay. I'm going to take my glue. Now that I've got this done, and glue this piece down to the one on the back. And y'all, if this is your first time here and you've not seen me before, let me tell you about this glue, okay? Here's what I have learned with crafting over the years. You need to be careful with hot glue, because especially when it comes to home decor and decorations, okay? Because what happens is that where does a lot of people store their crafts, their decorations for the season? Well, if you're like me, sometimes it goes in the garage, okay? So make sure that when you're gluing stuff together, okay, that you not only use hot glue, okay, but you need to use another glue besides hot glue. Because if this goes into the shed or the garage and sits in a tote in 100-degree weather, it's going to fall apart, okay? So make sure that you get you a good kind of glue, okay? So I'm sticking some of this glue under there where I had put the hot glue, okay? Just so it stays. And the good thing is this thing's got holes, this lace has holes, so you can kind of stick it in there And that way it gets something besides the hot glue, okay? And you can use anything. I like this B7000 that comes from Amazon. I like it. I like it. It's got the little tip on it so that when you're gluing wood pieces that you can get that they go into those little spots. Okay. Like I said, this glue is just easy to work with. Let me do that. Get this lid put back on it. Okay. Let me see what our little, whoop, that glue dry for a minute. Okay. Now here's our little lamb. I think she's cute. I think he's cute. We're gonna put, it needs some cheeks. Okay, so I'm gonna put some cheeks, and all I do is take some chalk. Okay, this is just chalk. And if you don't have chalk, grab you the cheap blush from the Dollar Tree. Okay, and grab you a little bitty brush. Okay, and just use that as your. Okay, so let me show you what that does. Look at those cute little pink cheeks. Again, if you don't have chalk, like I said, this is just colored chalk. Use blush. Just get some cheap blush from the Dollar Tree. Works great. Okay, now let me kind of blow that off. Now I'm going to take my white marker and I'm going to put some little freckle dots. I'm going to put about 3 little dots, okay, on these little cheeks, so it just makes them stand out, okay, y'all? Added some little doodads right there on his little, see the little cheeks? Cute. Okay, so now, what I got? 15 minutes? Doing good, y'all. I'm doing good. I'm going to put some of this paint, or I will, y'all, I'm synonymous with dumping paint all over me. I've done it 1,002 times. I know. I've got the aprons to prove it, where I have ruined clothes. This up so that I don't lay my arm in it, or I don't get my project in it. Now, here is our base, okay? Trying to make sure that gives that a few minutes to dry, y'all, to get the, and we're going to use our, and I think I'm going to take, since I've got a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to shoot this just real quick with some, y'all don't tell. go outside to do that. Not supposed to do that inside, but okay. So now we've got a little sealer on it, okay? That way we can get this done. And let me see, we're going to work on getting this, lay this down real good, and work on getting our base put in, so I can get it in first. That's my mini-me, y'all. That's my mini-me.
It was finished.
She got her craft. She finished her craft before I did, y'all.
I started before you did.
Now I'm going to get this put in. Oh no, that's stuck. It's okay though. It's still damp. That's so cute, yeah. Okay. So y'all, look at our rusty dusty. And then we're going to put our cute little... Everybody says hello, Katie. Hello, Katie.
Hello.
Okay. So our little lamb is going to go right there in the center, y'all. And we're going to put a little bow right up here at the top. Oh, that's cute. This is cute, if I must say so myself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, if you've got any of these frames... listen, they are so cute to be able to do stuff with, and like I said, they if you can still find them at your Dollar Tree, you need to grab as many as you can, because like I said, they're not
downstairs.
okay. Okay, sorry, there we go. My glue gun was not working. I think I had enough to get it to make it stick. Okay. Now let's work on our bow. 747, y'all. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Miss Robin, listen, she's getting married, so I can trade right now because she's gonna cost you money. Here's our little lamb, y'all. And we're going to, I've got some ribbon here and some lace so that we can add our little lace to it. Grab some string so that I can use my little little bow dabra. And let me try to get lay these in, and y'all, this little bow is one of those. Just wonder if to, we're just putting all kinds of, we got all kinds. I'm just putting some, this is just some of that homespun fabric that you get from our friends over at Jubilee Fabric, y'all. And just layering. We're just gonna make it, we're gonna make it thick. And then I'm gonna get my lace here so we can add some lace to it. Add the pieces of lace there in the front. I think that's probably it. I think that's all we're gonna do. Oh, your Jubilee order. Oh, yes, Miss Beth. Miss Janet needs bail money again. She's in Facebook jail, y'all. Okay, y'all. Here we go. Hopefully this is not too big, because y'all, I'm bad about making big bows. And I think I even have I got a rusty bail. I'm trying to get all my elements, y'all. Get my rust and get my lace and all my stuff. This. Okay. Scissors are not my fabric scissors. Get this cut. Y'all, I got my little bow. It's got some pinks and yellows and blues. And we're gonna, woo, it's too big. Okay, y'all, it's too big. It's too big, y'all. Well, here's what we're going to do. Okay? We're going to turn this into a messy bow. Instead of it having the loops in it, okay, y'all, I'm cutting it, okay? And then that way, then I can take the fabric and I can cut it. I can cut it down and make it smaller. Just listen, make it work, ladies. Just instead of me redoing, just give it a little haircut, okay? Just trim it up. Just give it a little trim. we're just fixing our problem, ladies, fixing our problem. Because that way I'm able to take a couple of inches off this by doing this and cutting these. See y'all? Just see. Let me see if that's gonna fix it, y'all. I can take quite a bit off. But that makes the bow smaller, y'all. Okay, I made the bow smaller. Take that one piece, make a wispy bow. Keep grabbing the wrong scissors. Just keep trimming, y'all. Just keep trimming. Okay. I think that's going to be okay, y'all. It is what it is, okay? This little bow. Our little rusty bell. A little rusty bell. It's going to go right here in the center. Glue it down. Okay, y'all. Let's see where our, like I said, up here I think is too high. It covers up the decor. It covers up the. Oh, well, that right there is not bad. Wait, y'all. I think I fixed it. We're going to put it on the side. I think we can make this work. Okay, I think we're going to put it, I'm going to put it right here on the side. And I think it's going to go just fine right there. Right here on the side. That way I can still see the top and I can still see the side. Okay, 2 minutes, y'all. Listen, just when I thought I had plenty of time. Okay, and then I'll go stick some other glue up under it. Okay, so I know don't cover the front. Okay, see, I put it over to the side, and I can even trim a little more. I can trim a little more off. Like I said, I can trim some more, but that putting it over to the side helps me to see the frame, but still think. So here is our lace rust revival for tonight, y'all. I took this is our Dollar Tree frame, and y'all, I rusty, dusty, crustied it up. Okay, I've used the cinnamon, I've used the chalk paint, did layers and different shades of coloring in there. And then we used our cute little lamb that we used our little lace doily for the center of him. And then we've got our little lace in with our little bow. And this will be a cute little decoration to sit up for Easter. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I have had fun tonight with you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. And I hope you enjoyed this event that's been going on these past 2 days. Make sure in the description that there is a drawing for a $50 gift card from Diamond Dotting Divas. So make sure that you have entered for that. And next up for this evening is my special friend Heather from Creating with Love and Grace. I love Miss Heather, y'all. So make sure you head over to Creating with Love and Grace and go see Miss Heather. You can watch her on her page, or you can watch her live on the Crafting Network, the Crafters Hive, or the Crafty Creators Community. Either one, any of those. And we will see you guys again next month. We go live normally the first weekend of the month. So we will see you next time. So have a great, great rest of your weekend, and have a wonderful week next week. Get some extra sleep since we had we lost an hour last night. So go to bed early tonight so you can catch up. So have a great evening. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. And like I said, if you're not already, make sure you're liking and following my page. That would be fantastic, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Wendy. Girl, listen, I understand, Miss Wendy. So I love you guys. We'll see you. Go head over and see Miss Heather at Creating with Love and Grace. Bye.